Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships, Season 35, Week 1, Round 3. My name is Boma Fett. I'm 1-1 on the season. Let's see who my opponent is this round. Rob Plezntn. Let's go to the Hotbot for a quick comparison. The Hotbot report shows a bit more red on Rob Plezntn's side than green on my side, but let's zoom in and take a closer look. Rob's GAC stats are just average. It doesn't look like he is a great GAC player. He's not a bad GAC player by any stretch. He is a solid GAC player, but not a great GAC player. Rob's overall GP is about 800,000 more than mine, 8.7 million to 7.9 million. And that includes a little over 200,000 more in the top 80 where it really matters. Rob has a few more Zetas than I have and one more Omicron, but not all of these Omicrons are for GAC, whereas every single one of mine is a GAC Omicron. Where I have a huge advantage is in speed. You can see it here both in the speed added statistics and in the mod analysis, where I have a lot more mods with high-speed secondaries. Rob's big advantage is in the Gear 13s and Relics. He has 116 Gear 13s to my 92, and that translates to over 200 more total Relic levels, 645 to 422. And of course, more Relic levels means more opportunities for applying Datacrons, and Rob does have 3 level 9 Datacrons, including a Lord Vader Datacron. Once again, the GLs are 6 to 3. The only one he's missing is Jabba. He does put Lord Vader on defense, and he usually puts a couple of others on defense as well. I was a little surprised to see that Rob is a little bit lacking in the key characters here. He doesn't have Malgus or Ben Solo. His Maul is only Gear 12, and his Starkiller is only Gear 8. Also a little surprising to see in the fleets that his Executor is only 5 stars. He has not unlocked the Profundity yet. He also does not have the Grand Inquisitor. So after looking at the report, the one thing that really gives me hope is my mod advantage. He usually puts 3 GLs on defense. I will save all 3 of my GLs for offense, and it will probably come down to that Lord Vader Datacron once again. So let's go back to the game and take a look at the board. In the top zone, I set Dash Rendar, Beskar Mando with Nest, Phasma First Order with the TIE Pilot Omicron, and the Sith Triumvirate with the SWGOH Omicron. In the bottom zone, I set Maul Mandalorians, Qui-Gon Jinn, Starkiller, and Malgus. In the back zone, I set garbage. I've got Sortie, Adrad, and Sonostaros. These will be good squads eventually, but for now they're under-geared. Let's check out Rob's defense. In the top zone, we've got Jedi Master Luke, a Finn-resistant squad, Mon Mothma, and kind of an old-school Padme squad. You don't see Jedi Knight Anakin with Padme very often anymore. He's usually with Qui-Gon. In the bottom zone, we've got Lord Vader with his Datacron. However, you'll note that there's no Maul and there's no tank. So that should make this perhaps beatable. Then we've got Newt Gunray, Kylo Ren First Order, and Grievous. I am actually going to break with tradition here, and I am going to go to the top zone first. I'm going to make sure that I can clear this Jedi Master Luke with my Jedi Master Luke. Now his JML is faster than mine, so I am going to be taking a Jedi Knight Revan lead. And we'll take in a Datacron. I don't have great light side Datacrons right now, but this one has some resistance penetration and some dodge and deflection. Okay, weapons tech onto Jedi Master Luke so that he taunts. There's their efflux. Here's my efflux. And I didn't land very many debuffs. That's too bad. So we're going to go ahead and mark Jolie because we need to get rid of him so that he doesn't revive someone when we get rid of someone. We'll call Luke. We'll pass a turn to Jedi Knight Luke. And goodbye Jolie. Yeah, goodbye Jolie. Awesome. Alright, let's put the wave on their Jedi Knight Luke. That'll prevent him from stunning for another turn. And we're going to go, I think, after Basti. Of course, Luke is going to keep taunting on their side as well. So we're going to have to keep coming back to that. We're going to put the health tech here on Revan, try and keep him alive as long as possible. Another efflux. There we go. You'll notice the stun from there, Luke, only stunned 2 of my characters because the other 3 are immune to stun. You know, I'm thinking at this point, I'm just going to go after their Jedi Master Luke, because he's building ultimate charge and I'm not. Because my JML is not in the leadership slot, I barely get any ultimate charge, whereas he's almost got his ultimate. But if we can get through him, we had him in the yellow. He keeps healing. Let's stun again. We'll give this to Luke. Another efflux. We've got him in the yellow. There's his ultimate. Luckily, the ultimate doesn't actually heal. Like, JMK's ultimate heals. Jedi Master Luke's ultimate doesn't heal. Okay, we've got him in the red. And he's down. There we go. So a little bit unorthodox to take out the Galactic Legend before you take out the sides, but it's kind of what you have to do in this setup because you're never going to get your ultimate with Jedi Master Luke on the side. 73, beautiful. So we'll go to the bottom now. Well, let's see if we can take out this Lord Vader. So the question is, do I want to try my SLKR here? Or do I want to go Jedi Master Kenobi? And I think that Kenobi is probably the smart choice. My SLKR doesn't have the ultimate, and they don't have a tank or Maul on the other side. So I think if I go Jedi Master Kenobi, I can at least get rid of all the sides and just leave Lord Vader, but maybe if I'm lucky, I can get through all of them. Again, I don't have great light side datacrons right now, but I guess something is better than nothing. So fingers crossed, here we go. Alright, let's give the damage immunity to Cat, reduce her cooldowns. Alright, let's insta-kill Vader before he can get Merciless. And then I think we want to go after Thrawn so that we eliminate the threat of the Fracture. And there is the Fracture. But if we can get rid of him, then the Fracture goes away. We need a turn from Shock T to Cleanse. We'll put the Shien on Snips like normal. She's dazed, so she didn't get to assist. Okay, here's the Cleanse. Beautiful. Oh, Piet's a stinker. He just put the mark on Lord Vader. So we're going to have to attack Lord Vader for a couple of turns at least. Although Kenobi doesn't. Kenobi can go around the taunt. I've just about got my ultimate. Here we go. Now we'll be able to go around the mark. That mark won't matter. So, geez, he's dodging a lot. Holy cow. They must have a lot of dodge on their Datacron. We're going to go after Tarkin and get rid of all the sides. And then hopefully have enough to take out Vader. Goodbye, Tarkin. There's his ultimate. Everybody's okay so far. I believe I've still got the cleanse from GK available. So once we get some dots stacked up on our guys, we'll do GK's cleanse. Although he is ability blocked right now. Ooh, that was the savior on GK. Let's get rid of Piet. Excellent. Big hit. We might have a chance here. Here's a cleanse from Shakti. We're in good shape. We're in remarkably good shape. We've got him in the yellow. And he's back into the green. Big hit. Come on. Ooh. My characters are really hurting now. Oh, the dodges. So many dodges. Like, it wasn't bad enough to give us a Lord Vader Datacron that makes him almost unbeatable, but they had to pile dodge on top of that. Almost. Ooh, we lost our GK. Big hit. So close. So close. We have almost got him. Nice. 58, but I don't care. Terrible banners, but that's, I think, the first time I've ever beaten a Lord Vader Datacron. Whew, alright. We're going to take Wampa in against General Grievous. We're going to give him a Datacron to give him protection up whenever he applies a damage over time. And fast forward this one, you've seen it 100 times before. And 68. Next up is the First Order, and we're going to go with our Bad Batch. Even though they've got the Omicron on the other side that gives them a bunch of speed, my Echo is actually 353 speed, and that's still going to be faster than any of their characters. So we're going to rip away the taunt there. And now let's see if we can get some stuns. Okay, we'll get some more stuns, hopefully. Beautiful. Let's see if we can put the stun here on Kylo. Right here. Beautiful. So that TIE Pilot Omicron gives you 100 speed when you've got advantage, But with the Kylo Ren lead, you're not starting with advantage. And even if they did, his characters are so slow that it wouldn't have mattered. My Echo is too fast for them. So only relying on that to give you good speed isn't enough. You still need to put a little bit of speed on some of your characters. Rip away their buffs. Keep going with the true damage. Let's stun them again. And just Kylo Ren unmasked. 65 easy. And against Newt, I'm actually not sure what I want to do here. So I think I'm going to switch over to the top zone and take care of that, and we'll come back to this squad. So against the old school Padme, we're going to go with an old school counter, CLS. So we shouldn't need a Datacron here, but we'll go ahead and take one anyhow. I do remember, though, you're supposed to shoot Anakin first. And we don't have a GK in here. So there's Mace. We're going to have to deal with his taunt every now and then. So we'll just pound on Mace for a while like we used to do with GK. And we'll use the AoEs to try and get rid of everybody else. Go ahead and blind. Let's see if we can take out Anakin. Nice. Alright, we'll go back over to Mace. We'll pound on Mace for a while. Ooh, let's see if we can stun Padme. No? Alright. Well, AoE. Go back to Mace. Pound on Mace some more. AoE. Blind them. Might actually get through Mace here. Yeah, that never happened with GK. So I guess we'll just pound on Padme and see if we can get through her. Of course, calling the assist, the attacks out of turn, is going to load up her protection. So maybe we go over here and we do Yoda. AoE. Alright, it's just Padme and C-3PO, so I guess we have to go after Padme. Although, if 3PO is not going to be stealth, we can go after 3PO. Although, you know, she's pretty low. Nice. Beautiful. 65. Next up is Mothma, and we'll do our standard Iden counter here. There's no Kyle Katarn or Cara Dune on the other side. That should make this substantially easier. So let's go ahead and get rid of Chirrut first. He gives the health up every time somebody's damaged, so we want to get rid of him. You would think if you're going to put Chirrut on this squad, you would also put Baze on this squad. But maybe they don't have their Baze up very high. So we'll keep going after Chirrut. We're going to avoid the AoEs to avoid Biggs getting those counterattacks. I'm going to switch over to Wedge and stun Wedge. Oh, that took out Chirrut too. I was not expecting that. Okay, let's go ahead and Deathmark. And let's take out Wedge. Nice. We'll go after Lando next. But we're stuck in the bonus attacks and counterattacks. Bonus attacks and counterattacks. Okay, here we go. Lando. No AoEs, just single attacks. I'm surprised she hasn't summoned the extra guy yet. Okay, there's the res of Chirrut. So let's go ahead and go back over here and take out Chirrut again. Maybe we can get a terminate on him this time. We'll see. Just need an attack from our Death Trooper. Come on, Death. Here we go. Terminate. Beautiful. Okay, back to Lando. So now, if Mothma's going to do a special move, if she tries to res again, it's a waste. But maybe she will finally summon the extra guy. We'll see. Okay, goodbye, Lando. And now it's just big. So now we can go ahead and do all of the AoEs we want. Of course, we're still going to have the bonus attacks and counterattacks and bonus attacks and counterattacks, bonus attacks and counterattacks. But that should wear Biggs down over time, so it's okay. Here we go. 65. Beautiful. Alright, let's go back and take care of that Newt squad. And for this, I'm thinking we go Basti Jedi. The extra protection up that Bastila gives at the beginning of battle should help my characters survive. I've got enough high-level Jedi that I can put a decent Datacron on these guys. And having Yoda should give me enough DPS. So we'll throw Jolie on here too. I want to save Cam for Padme. I don't want to use Ezra or Kanan because, or Ayla, because they're too low gear. They're not high enough relic. So I'm going to have to go short-handed here. But this will let me use this Datacron that's got a whole bunch of resistance penetration. I honestly don't feel great about this short-handed. But I'm also trying to stretch my squads a little bit because I don't know what's in the back yet. Counterattacks from Dooku. Always counterattacks from Dooku. At least he hasn't stunned anybody. Give the buffs to Yoda. Let's wave them. Really want to take out Dooku first. Spread our buffs. Almost got him. He's healing a lot. We had him almost down. Come on, let's get him. Well, there's Watt as well. Maybe we should take out Watt first. Oh, so frustrating. We had him so close. So close. Get him. We'll steal their buffs. Take him out. Right here, Yoda. Come on. He is just healing and healing and healing. That's because of the tech that Watt put on there. I should have gotten rid of Watt first. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Alright, so let's go after Django. He's going to be kind of squishy. We do have to kill him twice. Stop with the extortion, Newt. Oh, come on, Yoda, hold on. Hold on, Yoda. Okay, wave. Let's get rid of Django. There we go. There's one down. Taunt. Should have gotten rid of Watt at the beginning. That was such a mistake. Okay, goodbye, Watt. Unfortunately, his tech sticks around. Oh, I shouldn't have put it on auto. I put it on auto there, and Jolie wasted his revive. They're getting stronger and stronger every time I cleanse the extortion. Let's get rid of Newt so he stops applying extortion. Give the buffs to Yoda. Okay, there's one for Newt. Ooh, hold on, Yoda. Hold on, Yoda. Stun, beautiful. Minute and a half left. I can't put it on auto because Jolie will waste that revive and I might need it. Oh! Yeah, see? I might need that revive. Okay, it's just Dooku now. Let's get him. Between the extortions paid off, which makes him hit really hard, and the tech that's helping him heal, this is like GL Dooku right now. Come on. Let's get him. I put it on auto again just because we're down to under a minute, under half a minute. I'm just not doing any damage to him at this point. This is ridiculous. Alright, so big mistake not going after Watt first. Alright, what do I have for a solo Dooku? He shouldn't be as tough this time because he doesn't have Watt's tech and he doesn't have all the extortions. How about leftover rebels? We've got Wedge lead, we can put Biggs on there. Let's see who else we have. We can go Ezra and Kanan. They don't have a Jedi squad to go on anymore. So solo Dooku, so I think undersize should be okay here. Yeah, he always goes invisible with his first move. Oh, jeez. Oh, he hits hard. Maybe this won't work. No! Come on. Come on. Okay, big hit, Ezra. Let's taunt with Kanan. He can take the pounding. Even without the tech and without the extortions, he's still holding up really well. He's still hitting really hard. Big hit. Okay, good. He's in the yellow. Kanan does that thing kind of like Crew, where when he gets a debuff, it actually helps him heal a little bit. So the stuns on him actually are an okay thing. Come on, guys. Somebody get him down. I need another taunt from Kanan. Big hit. Oh, come on. Can't believe this is taking so long. Okay, we'll taunt again. Don't underestimate the Dooku. Yay! Alright, 34. That was kind of sad. But it also shows the age of those characters. Those are all old rebels. Dooku at least had a little bit of a rework. Okay, in the back we've got SLKR. I was expecting that. Phoenix and Bad Batch. Alright, can Darth Vader solo SLKR? I mean, I'll take in a couple of other characters as well, but, you know, using the Vader Cron with the Force Crush over and over and over again, Vader will be able to revive once. So even if he dies early, he'll revive, he'll get the bonus turn. Give him his Datacron. And here we go. And there's the poke. And why didn't I revive? Vader's supposed to revive. It wasn't SLKR who killed him. SLKR prevents revives, right? But SLKR didn't kill him, Red did. Alright, that was a waste. Alright, so I read the kit. Apparently it doesn't matter who makes the kill. If someone is defeated on SLKR's turn, they can't be revived. So we're going to go up here, we're going to take on this Finn squad, make sure we can unlock the fleets. So we're going to go ahead and take in Gidme, Padme with Gideon, and we don't have Shaak Ti available, so let's go ahead and take in Ki-Adi-Mundi. Cam is not a support. That's the benefit of Shaak Ti, is she's a support unit, so she gets all of the extra protection up from Gideon, but Cam still hits hard. Alright, Gideon will go first. We'll push back their turn meter and give protection up to our supports. In this case, that's just Padme and Ayla. And boom, bye-bye resistance hero Finn. Ki-Adi-Mundi will armor shred. Only Ayla and Padme are supports in this lineup. So it's not the ideal Gidme lineup, but I mean, you could see Padme and Ayla just completely obliterated people, because Gideon gives them like 20 stacks of protection up, and that becomes a whole bunch of courage, and you just annihilate people. So just, who is that? Rose? Just Rose. There we go. 65. Alright, back to SLKR. What can we do against SLKR with what we've got left? We do have our own SLKR. However, he doesn't have his ultimate yet. So an SLKR mirror match is not something that I've done before. We'll go ahead and take in whatever first order we have available. I've got Hux, Crew, Stormtrooper, and I think I've got one more. Where is he? There he is, there's Officer. Now, I don't have a first order Datacron. I think I need to re-roll some of my Datacrons, maybe get a first order Datacron or two now that I've got them all relicked. So I'm going to go with this Bounty Hunter Datacron. Because if I use Bounty Hunters, I'm going to use an Aura lead. I'm not going to be able to apply a Datacron anyhow. Alright, he's going to go first. My SLKR is slow. I need to change the mods on him. I guess we have to poke their Stormtrooper. Give this back to SLKR, and let's do a swipe. Want to try and build our mastery as quickly as possible. want to beat him to our mastery build. Let's see if we can get rid of him. Beautiful. Nice counter-attacking. Let's get rid of red. We'll poke him. Oh, my stormtrooper's gone. Say goodbye, Hux. Put a big hit on their SLKR. Let's get rid of their officer. Ooh, hold on, crew. Hold on. Poke. And swipe. Okay, so it's 4. Well, it's 3 on 1. Is that enough? Why, yes. Yes, it is. 34 banners. Alright, 2 squads remain. Against the Bad Batch, I am going to go Imperial Troopers. My Piet should be faster than their Echo. So I'll put the Emperor's Trap on the Dark Trooper. And get the turn meter train rolling. Need some more punch. More punch. Double tap, come on. Okay, there we go. Now we're rolling. Let's get rid of Echo next. Goodbye, Echo. Hunter is next. Couple of AoEs. Punch. Goodbye, Hunter. Oh, and Omega died in the meantime. Beautiful. Didn't even get a turn. 65. And Phoenix. I've got General Skywalker just sitting there. I could probably just solo them, but Zeb could get off a lucky hit and stun General Skywalker, so I think maybe we'll go Bounty Hunters. It's super safe. Easy 65 banners. Okay, we roar. Call the mass assist. Ooh, we almost killed her. Let's switch over to Hera. If we don't switch, we might not get Contract. Okay, there's Contract. Let's take out Kanan. We can take out Sabine now. They're not going to counterattack now that Kanan is gone, which is nice. Goodbye, Zeb. Goodbye, Chopper. Goodbye, Hera. Like I said, easy 65. I know a solo gas could have gotten more than that. I'm not worried about it. On to the fleets. We've got Holdo, Hux, and Thrawn. We are going to go Executor against the Finalizer. And of course, I know the Finalizer can be an Executor counter, but generally, when it's on defense, it's not going to be. And in this case, we've got no tank in the starting lineup. Who do they put that on? Okay, Hunted on Houndstooth is fine. Not a big deal. Let's put the mark on Kylo Ren Unmasked. And goodbye, crew. That makes this fleet pretty much toothless. Okay, why is the Sith Fighter coming in? Why do you put the Sith Fighter with this fleet? It's better to have fewer reinforcements than to have bad reinforcements. That Sith Fighter, for some reason, has high priority on reinforcing. So if you put him in your reinforcements, he's going to be one of the first ones called, even though he's not an appropriate reinforcement most of the time. Alright, well, they've taken away a lot of my protection. but I'm fine with that. 71 is great. Against Thrawn, we are going to take the Finalizer. And I've got to say, this is a very strange Empire lineup. I mean, why is the TIE Defender starting? That's supposed to be a reinforcement. Just very, very strange to have that ship in the starting lineup. Alright, let's get rid of the bomber. Let's see if we can put buff immunity there. Nice. And we got rid of the TIE Defender too on the AoE. It just makes no sense to have that ship starting, especially with an undergeared crew member. Okay, there's the burning, which doesn't really matter against Negotiator. If I were a Rebel fleet, it would hurt. Doesn't really matter here. Let's get rid of Gar. Goodbye, Gar. Now we just have the bomber. Keep the taunt on the Y-Wing. Still no Vader. I wonder if he saved Vader for offense. But I can't imagine you'd have an Empire fleet without the TIE Bomber. I mean, is it possible maybe he puts Vader on his Executor fleet? That seems kind of weird, doesn't it? I mean, I know some people do that in the arena. Just seems a weird thing to do in GAC. 74 banners there. Against Holdo, we've got the Malevolence. And I know it's not a great fleet, but I hate facing it. They get so many dodges. We'll go straight after Rey's Falcon. AoE. What did I say about the dodges? Alright, now she's got Foresight, so let's go after Poe. We'll give him some Buzz Droids. And see if we can put Buzzies on everybody. Again, a dodge from the Falcon. Okay, no Foresight on the Falcon. Let's put Buzzies there. This Resistance fleet feels like it just needs one more really good ship. Okay, there's the bomber. Everybody hoped the bomber would be it. It wasn't. Let's bring in the spy. Who do we get the taunt on? Nice. On the Falcon. Goodbye, Rey. That's perfect. You get that force taunt on the Falcon and obliterate her. Now, the X-Wings can still do decent damage without the Falcon around. But the fleet just lacks a little bit of the threat. Oh, what was I just saying? Yeah, the X-Wings can still do decent damage. I'm not sure what they're missing. So they've got like 3 attackers and a tank. I think what they probably need is a good support ship or 2. Give them some sort of a shuttle type ship to help keep everybody else alive. Ooh, goodbye, Sunfac. So attack, 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 attack. They need support, I think. Are you done now, Lando? I can take a turn? Alright, here comes Soldier. All the assists. Almost got down the bomber. Ooh, there goes one of the vultures. And there goes the bomber. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get rid of Poe. Almost. Buzz droids. Okay. We should be okay now. It's not going to be good banners. Malevolence is almost never good banners on offense. It just loses way too many ships, protection, etc. 67. That's about the best you can hope for. Alright, there it is. 1782 is my total. I dropped a couple of battles. One against Newt because I was dumb and didn't go after Watt first. And one against SLKR because I didn't know his kit well enough, and I thought Vader would revive. So we'll come back tomorrow and see what Rob Plezntn does against my defense. Alright, so there's the full clear for Rob Plezntn, but only a 1696. Let's see what he did against my squads. In the bottom front, 1 against Maul, 2 against Qui-Gon, 1 against Starkiller, and 1 against Malgus. In the top zone, he took 1 against Dash, 2 against Beskar Mando, 1 against the First Order, and 2 against the Sith Triumvirate. So 3 drop battles so far. Against the fleets, he one-shot all 3. And in the back squad zone, 1 against Sortie, 1 against Adrad, but 4 against Sana Starros. That's a 3-star Gear 9 leader, but she makes the squad really good. With the 2 tanks in there, with Rolo able to do her AoE over and over and over again, with the turn meter generation, with Captain Han in there for the revives, and I really think it was about the speed. I've got my Rolo very fast, and as we saw in the opening, Rob Plezntn does not have a fast roster. So by the time he got to that back zone, he just didn't have anything that was fast enough to deal with that squad. So I'd like to thank Rob Plezntn for the match. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.